Mulberry Street is empty, just a shimmer in the rain. Storefronts pull their curtains like they're tired of the game. I'm walking with my collar up, your name in every light, trying not to fall apart in the middle of the night. The baker's sign is flickering, the florist's door is locked. Our reflections in that window are a ship that never docked. I hear the echo of your laugh in every passing car. Funny how a single block can feel so very far. Midnight on Mulberry Street, where the ghost of our footsteps still follow my feet. I turn every corner, and what do I see? Just pieces of you that still live in me. Midnight on Mulberry Street. The diner man is sweeping up the crumbs of yesterday. He nods and asks politely if you're coming by someday. I smile like I believe it, though the truth is wearing thin. Because every time I leave this street, the night pulls me back in. Maybe I should take the long way home, let some other avenue pretend I'm not alone. But every sighing street lamp, every shuttered door whispers that you might appear like you did before. Midnight on Mulberry Street, where promises gather like dust at my feet. I walk it in circles till my heart's offbeat, still chasing your shadow down Mulberry Street. You came in smelling like midnight and sin, with a sugar-coated story and a barroom grin. You called me your angel, said I lit up the skies, but your halo was made of cherry lipstick lies. Every word you whispered tasted sweet on my tongue, like a tune from a jukebox that keeps me young. But the jukebox skips and the curtain dries when daylight shines on cherry lipstick lies. Cherry lipstick lies shining in the dark. Kisses on my collar, fingerprints on my heart. You painted me a heaven I could never realize. Now all holding are your cherry lipstick lies. I found a matchbook number in your Sunday suit, a promise to a stranger written short and cute. Guess I wasn't the only one you customized with borrowed lines and cherry lipstick lies. One day you'll meet a mirror you can't charm or cheat. She'll see right through your honey and your velvet feet. Till then I'll walk away in my tear-stained eyes, wiser for your cherry lipstick lies, cherry lipstick lies, fading with the night, rinsed off by the morning, and a clearer light I'll find me a love that doesn't need disguise, and leave you to drown in your cherry lipstick lies. Round and round we go again on this candlelight carousel. Same old painted horses, same old wishing well. You say you love the music, I say I know the tune. We always chase the sunrise and arrive at the moon. Your hand in mine is gentle, but your eyes are far away, like you're saving all your stories for a different day. We rise and fall to music that we know too well, prisoners of gravity on a candlelight carousel, candlelight carousel spinning in place. Pretty little shadows on a motionless face. We're moving, but we're going nowhere at all, just circling the center, waiting to fall. The fortune teller's laughing from her booth across the square, says lovers who can't choose a path just vanish in the air. I wanna step off slowly, but your fingers cling and swell, afraid of walking forward off this candlelight carousel. If I jump into the darkness, will you follow after me, or stay upon the music like a child on a fantasy? The brass ring keeps on shining, but I've learned its little spell. It's just a piece of metal on a candlelight carousel, candlelight carousel, dimming its glow. I'm ready for a journey where the wheels can't really go, so I'll kiss you once for yesterday and break the carousel. Step down from the circle and learn There's a shoebox in the closet full of corners bent and torn, pictures from a summer when our love was being born, postmarks from a dozen towns, your looping careless hand promising you'd hurry home as soon as life had plans. I spread them on the table like a map of who we were, coffee rings and fingerprints, the scent of your old shirt. Every faded postcard is a song I used to play, spelling out forever in a temporary way. Postcards from yesterday, little paper windows on a far-off day. You said you'd send for me when the road felt right, but the ink dried up, and so did the light. Now I read postcards from yesterday. The picture of a boardwalk with our names scratched in the sand, a mountain view at sunset where you held my trembling hand. You wrote, don't you change a thing, I'm coming back to stay. But the only thing that never changed was how you stayed away. I could tear them into pieces, watch them fall like autumn rain, but I've learned that letting go ain't the same as killing pain. So I'll tie them in a ribbon, put them gently back to sleep, where promises grow quiet and the memories learn to keep. Postcards from yesterday, whispers in a language time washed away. I'll close that box and let tomorrow find its say, while I leave you in postcards from yesterday. The hallway light is humming like a tired lullaby. The paint is chipped, the air is thick, the clock won't meet my eye. I'm sitting on the second step, my slippers going cold, listening for footsteps like a story I've been told. The neighbors' doors are closing, someone laughs and drops a key. A record spins in 3B with a lonely minor plea. Every creak and whisper sends my heart into the air, wondering if tonight I'll hear your steps on the stair. Steps on the stair, coming closer or not there. Every echo pulls my heart like fingers in my hair. I'm counting all the chances that we've both worn thin, waiting on the stair for you to walk back in. We said some sharp and broken things the night you walked away. Words words that left a bruise that still won't fade in gray. Now the silence tastes like metal, like a key I shouldn't wear, but I still lean forward for your steps on the stair. If I hear you climbing, will I run or will I stay? Will I let you in my doorway or send you on your way? These questions tap like raindrops on a window I can't clear till I know if that soft rhythm is your footfall drawing near. Steps on the stair, rising slow through the night air. If it's you, then be gentle with the heartbreak waiting there. And if it's just the building breathing old exhausted air, I'll still close my eyes and dream your steps on the stair. The party's in full shimmer, crystal glasses clink inside. The chandelier is gossiping with the perfume in the sky. I glide across the parquet floor in soft, suspicious light. Silk gloves and secrets hanging heavy on the night. A gentleman in shadows tips his glass and says my name. We dance around the questions like a well-rehearsed charade game. He talks about his travels, I talk about the band, but the truth is in the spaces where we never touch a hand. Silk gloves and secrets hide in every scar, smiles like quiet lockets in a smoky reservoir. We're dressed up in our stories no one gets to see. Silk gloves and secrets and a heart under key. A woman by the doorway wears a diamond like a shield. Her laughter's just a spotlight on what's better left concealed. We toast to love and fortune while the violins confess, playing notes that tell the truth beneath our borrowed elegance. If I peel these gloves away and let my fingers show, would you see the lines of all the places I have been and know? Or would you turn your eyes away and ask for one more song, pretending that the perfect night could never go so wrong? Silk gloves and secrets dance until we fade, hiding all the bruises from the bargains that we've made. When the dawn undresses every role we played tonight, we'll hang up silk and secrets in the cool, revealing light. There's a key in my pocket to a door I shouldn't know. Room 309 on the 7th floor, where the city lights run slow. The carpet smells of cigarettes and summer on the run, where we hid out from the daylight till the night was nearly done. Your suitcase in the corner, half unzipped and half alive. You swore you'd only stay a while, but never said goodbye. We traced our names in lipstick on the mirror near the bed. Two travelers in a story we had never fully read. Key to room 309, tiny piece of metal to a moment out of time. We knew it couldn't last, but we made the darkness shine with a love that only lived in room 309. The ice machine was humming like a low and steady drum. We danced in wrinkled bed sheets to a radio gone numb. You said if the world gets heavy, meet me here someday. But the number on the door frame is all that ever stayed. I could drop this key in a river, let it sink without a trace, but I keep it like a promise to a younger, braver face. Not to call you back to me, not to mend the broken line, just to thank the girl who knocked on 309. Key to room 309, where the rules fell silent and the clocks forgot to chime. I'll leave the door locked tight in memory's hotel sign, still holding the key to room 309. I left your little party with a ribbon in my hand, roses from your table, scent of someone else's plans. The street was full of puddles, but my eyes had learned restraint, so I walked home like a painting no one finished to the frame. The florist wrapped them carefully with paper, string, and care. Said he must think you're something, and I only nodded there. But all the way to midnight I could feel the petals strain, knowing they were given with someone else's name. Roses in the rain, dripping on the sidewalk like a quiet kind of pain. I won't beg to stake my claim. I'll just let the water take these roses in the rain. I stood beneath a lamppost where the gutters overflowed, saw my reflection wobble with the secrets that you sowed. One by one I dropped each bloom and watched the color bleed. Red and rain together, washing off a useless plea. Maybe in the morning you'll go looking for my trace, find a trail of broken petals leading far from your embrace. By then I'll be a memory you can't quite entertain, just a girl who walked away with roses in the rain. Roses in the rain, soft and silent witnesses to love gone down the drain. I'll keep my heart unspoken, let the storm explain why I left you standing with roses in the rain. There's a half-full glass of whiskey on the windowpane tonight, catching all the traffic like a trembling amber light. I lean against the curtain, watching strangers come and go, wondering if you ever see this apartment's lonely glow. You used to trace the raindrops sliding down the glass, say each one held a story of a love that couldn't last. Now the rain's gone missing and the city's dry and cold, just the rhythm of the taxis and a heart that's growing old. Whiskey on the windowpane, little liquid mirror for my tired, tangled brain. I toast the roads we didn't take, the words we left in vain. Sip another memory with whiskey on the windowpane. The radio is whispering a tune we used to claim, but it sounds a little thinner when I hear it say your name. I lift the glass and tilt it, let the skyline blur and bend, till all I see is yesterday pretending not to end. Someday I'll draw the curtains, let the sunshine stake its claim, wash these smoky walls and call it by a Tonight I'm just a woman with a view of what remains, tracing you in streaks of whiskey on the window pane. Whiskey on the window pane, holding up the night like a picture in a frame. When the bottle's empty and my thoughts run down the drain, I'll wipe away the last of you from the window pane. The morning slips in softly through the blinds above her bed. Gold dust on the blankets where his shadow used to spread. Her lipstick's on the nightstand, her dress across the chair, and stardust on her pillow says that love was really there. They talked until the records turned to whispers in their grooves. Two strangers finding places where their broken pieces moved. Now coffee's in the kitchen and the silence feels brand new, but glitter on the bedsheet says a dream just passed on through. Stardust on her pillow, proof that she believed for just one night. A little bit of magic in the hollow, where she held him till they both ran out of light. Stardust on her pillow in the morning white. She straightens up the covers, folds his memory in the sheet, hums a tune about forever with her bare and tender feet. She doesn't know if he'll return or fade like city glow, but the sparkle on the cotton says her heart dared to show. Maybe love's a shooting star that never learns to stay, just a streak across the darkness, pointing out the way. She'll follow where it led her, with her head held high and slow, carrying the evidence the universe can glow. Stardust on her pillow, soft as every promise that he couldn't make. She'll brush it to the carpet, but her soul will stay awake. If tomorrow brings another heart to share the show, she'll remember how it felt to find stardust on her pillow. Matchstick moon, I lit a little matchstick against the chilly window pane, trying to draw a bit of warmth around your name. The city's wearing silver like a second-hand cocoon, and all I've got for company is this matchstick moon. We used to paint the sky with neon laughter, you and I, tracing out our futures in the smoke above a dive. Now every star feels borrowed, every wish feels out of tune. So I strike another promise on this matchstick moon. Matchstick moon, burning small and bright, a tiny imitation of the love we had at night. I know you're not coming back, but still I make some room, holding up my heart to this matchstick moon. One spark, one flare, then darkness all around, just like how you left me when the lights came down. But if the darkest corner still remembers what we knew, I'll let my little flame say one last prayer for you. Matchstick moon, glowing till it's gone, fading into ashes like the chorus of our song. When the smoke has cleared and there's no more to prove, I'll let the night move on from this matchstick moon. I wore my favorite polka dots the night you came to call, white on navy spinning like a carnival. You said I looked like summer on a rainy avenue, and stitched 100 promises between us two. We waltzed around the parlor on a threadbare piece of rug. Your words were sugar crystals in a chipped old coffee mug. You swore that you were staying, that you'd never let me fall, but your suitcase had a different tale packed under it all. Polka dots and promises, dancing on a dress that doesn't know what time it is. You left your vows like buttons rolling off my fingertips, just polka dots and half-remembered slips. Now that dress hangs lonely on the back of my bedroom door. The fabric still remembers how you twirled it across the floor. I almost take it down some nights when thunder shakes the frame, then leave it where it's hanging with the echo of your name. Maybe I'll wear stripes someday, walk out and never hide, let the holes in what we almost fixed. Polka dots and promises, faded little freckles on a love that went amiss. I'll button up my future with a clearer kind of kiss and leave you in these polka dots and promises. The morning found me early in a half-lit corner booth, still dressed in last night's glitter and a slightly dented truth. The waiter poured me courage in a plain white porcelain cup, and the coffee steam rose slowly like a halo giving up. We used to share this table when the night was almost through, trading quiet confessions while the daylight filtered blue. You'd trace my sugar packets like a map to someplace new. Now every little crystal just reminds me I lost you. Coffee steam halos circling my face, soft and disappearing like the vows we couldn't place. You were my religion till the sermon lost its glow. Now I pray to this coffee steam halo. A couple in the corner whispers secrets into foam. Their laughter sounds like something I once thought of as home. I stir and watch the spiral, pulling darkness into light. Promising myself I'll find a sweeter kind of night. When this cup is empty and the morning's fully grown, I'll step into the sunshine like it's something I can own. No choir, no confession, just the courage that I know, rising with the memory of this coffee steam